Alright, so we are right back into another Dragon Ball Super card game video. This one is featuring one of the newest archetypes for the world of martial arts. Power booster type thing coming out on the 21st, I do believe, same day as the anniversary set. And as I go through all of the archetypes themselves, I just did one for the Android 13. I'm just kind of doing favorites. My most favorite one is the Android 13. This one is the second favorite. Out of all the new boosted archetypes, I guess. And of course, shout out to Joel, since this is a Jackie Joel deck. Every Jackie Chun deck I have, most likely in the future, is going to be a Jackie Joel, and that's the reason why is because with I don't play it in this one, but you can if you want to, which I'll go into, was the Domigra, and as well as the Shigesh into Goku and Oob. So if anything, this is two colors, so this deck has two colors, and it took some time to actually get the ratios right and to make sure that it is consistent. For the most part, this is consistent. There are a few times where it's kind of awkward as far as what to do in your curve, but if you plan it right and you pilot it correctly, and you understand the deck correctly, I think you'd be good to go. Let me know in the comments below as far as what you have been testing for World Martial Arts, and as well as anything else as far as the anniversary box as we get into this one. So again, this is Jackie Chun. He's a yellow leader from the World Martial Arts booster set, and of course with the newest cards, gives a lot of support for the unyielding Victory Goku, and as well as the Jackie Chun combo card. This deck kind of features a lot as far as board control, if you are able to do so. It can kind of get really out of hand if they don't have Cronoa as well, either main deck or if you're going into team. So this is most likely a good best of one / teams deck, but without Shigesh. If you just took out Shigesh and you just had 4 top of his game Son Gohan, I think you'd be perfectly fine, because honestly it just works on curve. The only issue is having 2 blue in order to play the test of strength Goku and Oob and Senzu Bean reliably. Most of the time you can awaken pretty quickly, and then you can go ahead and just use Shigesh, get those out the way, and then focus on your yellow and as well as the Great Ape combo. So kind of getting ahead of myself, if you didn't know, the leader himself, he's an attack, draw 1 to the leader card, can't attack anything else. It's kind of annoying, but you do flip over and untap 2. And then, of course, when you attack, you draw 1 card, but you get a 5k boost, so he's 20k, and then you draw a card. So it's pretty damn good as far as that goes. His permanent says if you attack a card, the opponent cannot combo out of it. So if they have to waste a negate, or they have to use an activate battle, like a Senzu Bean or King Vegeta surprise attack, RIP, or a 4-star ball. So I would highly recommend, if you're going against those type of decks that have those you might see it here and there, or it's very popular like a Goku and the 4-star ball, just make sure to combo up on your turn and prevent them from being able to just use activate battle instead. So here's a focus. Turn 1, 2, 3 is basically having the setup to make sure to awaken quickly with the Master Roshi Martial Master. And since this is new, I might as well just go right into the newest card, which is this one. It says when you play this card, you choose 1 card from your life and add it to your hand, just like Bardock the Progenitor, the one that just got banned. And then that actually rhymed. And then activate main, you pay 1, and you choose 1 for your life and add it to your hand, and then you get a Moon Destroying Kamehameha. So the Moon Destroying Kamehameha is over here, in which your leader card is a Jackie Chun, gains a 5k or 15k power for the duration of the battle, and then you choose 1 of your battle cards in rest mode. You can, and then if you do so and place it in the drop area, you draw 1 card. So it's pretty cool that the interactions of just having him as a self-awakening, you pay 1 the next turn or the same turn, you get 2 cards, and you get an additional card, the extra card, for you to either put on pressure to kill something like a battle card, a combination of the E Supreme Kai and double striking with the leader, or if you just play a play-by-play pro with 2 of these guys, or 1 of the Ever Curious and as well as the Master Roshi on the field, and then play pro, swing with the play pro or 1 of the announcers, and then use the Moon Destroying Kamehameha, and then now you have a 15k, 30k, well, yeah, wait, 35k on the awakened side, 25k on the unawakened side, and then get a draw it's just one of those things and interactions that you can kind of have to look out for, and gives this deck a little bit of a better ceiling as well. But that is pretty much the first turn sort of thing going on here, right? That is the initial 1 to 2 turn type thing. You're just gaining card advantage, and then later on into the game, you basically want to go ahead and set up Goku and U for removal using Shigesh if you can, because you can awaken pretty quickly when the Master Roshi, or if they're swinging into your leader, that's it's pretty good too. And then you kind of do want to get into 4 energy, where you do want to be at 4 energy. Either you have 2 choices, so you can be at 4 energy, wait until then to awaken, or you can awaken quickly. And if you know they don't have Konoha or didn't play Konoha already, you have Shigesh, and then Son Goku and Oob with Ever Curious doing really well to search out pretty much half the deck as well, including your super combos. Then you can just go ahead and play Shigesh and just get a little ridiculous with it, and just continue to do that. But if you do get to 4 energy, what you really want to do is to make sure to play Son Goku, the Savage Great Ape, turn 3 with 3 energy, pay 1 yellow, in which this has a huge big text for the game. If anything, it just means if you have 2 or more World Tournament cards in play in all battle areas, it doesn't matter if it's yours or theirs. So in the mirror, this card, and as well as the King Piccolo, is incredible. But you pay 1 yellow, and then you get to play this from your hand, and you can't play for the duration of your turn, so not too big of a deal. And the auto says is that when this is a remove from the battle area from a skill, if you have 4 or more energy, you choose 2 cards from your hand and then place it in the drop area, and then choose 1 of your yellow energy, switch to rest mode. If you did both, wow, you can choose up to 1 unyielding Son Goku and Jackie Chun from your deck and play them. So basically, in layman terms, you pay 1 yellow to play him if you have 2 or more World Tournament, and then you pay 1 yellow if you have 4 or more energy in rest mode, drop 2, and then you get to play the combo, in which this combo is really good. It's a Son Goku, in which you play this guy and then you use this guy in tandem, in which you activate main, you choose the Jackie Chun in rest mode, you lead cards yellow tournament, it gains double strike, triple attack, and 5k. So it's a 20k double strike and triple attacker, which gets ridiculous with Sensu Bean. That is a huge part, not only because that you get to make sure to untap your energy for yellow for this guy, but also huge that you can put 2 beans on this man, and then now you're looking at a 30,000 double striker triple attacker. Yes, time magic is annoying. Yes, things like that can get into annoyance, but a lot of the time I play this man after I play Testosterone Goku and Oob, and then the Savage Great Ape, and then the King Piccolo for free, and then having this guy out. And after having those attackers and attacking so much, it gets ridiculous. Like I do really love this deck when it gets really gassy, and it really does what it does what it needs to do. But at the same time, again, you have to be very careful in planning out what you want to do. But yeah, so top 7 for the World Tournament. Again, half the deck being searchable. Play Pro. It's a counter, and as well as a draw 2 if you have 2 or more, which you're gonna have 2 or more. The only thing that you're gonna have issues with is like maybe Baby or something that plays a lot of removal. You play 4 of these as counters, and then 2 time magic to self awaken, and just to have as a good negate. Like time magic is still a good negate. I don't really see it ever going anywhere. And then 2 overwhelm options for Banisher Fu for removal, and then Scientist Fu for more draw, and as well as a game ender. So one more interaction that you have to kind of watch out for is the King Piccolo limitless power. So this one says if you have 4 or more energy, you may choose 2 World Tournament cards in any battle area, and negate their skills for duration turn, and place them in the drop owners. Place them in the okay, you place it in the drop area, okay? And you play, if you do so, play this card from your hand, and you can't activate from the activate main skill for the duration of turn. Okay, so in the mirror, this is the nuts. Like I even want to put 1 more as far as that goes, because like at any time after 4 more energy, that is, you can just pop 2 of their cards and then play this for free. But what you want to really want to do is probably have a play-by-play announcer or Ever Curious or something else, including the Savage Great Ape at 4 energy, because this requires 4 energy as well. That's where the game is heading. This is where it wants to be. And then pop both, and then play out the Jackie Chan and Son Goku, right? The thing about it is that you have to keep a pretty big hand in order to be effective with this, because you are going to be attacking quite a lot with a 20k double striker, 20k big boy here. These guys early on into the game, using your Moon Destroyer and Kamehameha as far as putting pressure with your leader, having access to these two with a lot of attacks from Goku, and then a barrier blocker for this guy untapping one. Most likely the yellow energy that you're untapped here. So you have a lot of options as far as attacks go, but you kind of have to wait into that turn 4 and make sure to play it right, which is why Senzu Bean is huge, which is why Shigesh is huge, because if you do have Master Roshi to awaken early, and then these guys in your hand with, again, every Curious, you can just play out Shigesh and play out some more pressure here early game. And I think that's what makes this a hugely good deck. If you really had to sit down and made a sideboard for this this deck as well, I don't know if there's going to be too many differences from other decks. I would say Battering Laser would be a really good addition here, not only for their battle cards, for you swing to their battle cards with your leader, but also just to have for Son Goku and Time Magic, etc. Minus Killing Zone might be pretty good as well, so that way you don't get anything Cold Bloodlusted right after, especially well, I mean Cold Bloodlust is okay. I think these guys are really the only big targets for that. Yeah, other than that, I mean, I don't really see any other issues as far as that goes. I think this might have a little bit of an issue with Green Broly. I think the amount of attacks, if you can survive until turn 4, is really good. With the errata of Death Ball, I do believe, where it has to be a Frieza leader instead of just in general. That's kind of a bummer for yellow decks. I would have to really kind of sit down for the meta, and as well as best of 3 environment. I think you can definitely take this for that, but again, I think a best of 1 as well as team decks, which I'm best at in the general to make in as well as play, this is really good. But let me know what you think as far as your thoughts about this deck, and as well as the World Martial Arts Power Boosters. It would kind of be a bitch to actually obtain, and as well as to buy, because most of them are going to be a little expensive due to the scarcity of them. But we will see in a few weeks, in the coming weeks later this month. I plan to do most likely either announcer, if I can get like a guest on here, because I'm not too great with announcer. It's not my favorite. I know Oob is a big one, but I might switch that up and kind of go to the traditional route with Videl and all that. But we will see. I will have to test that out and see what's going on. Again, no gameplay, but I will soon go on live stream and play these 2 decks, this one and as well as the other one that I just posted. So watch out for that. Subscribe if you're new, like, dislike, all that other stuff. Thank you for watching. Later.